Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. Soul glow.
That means that we punched our ticket to go try to win a Super Bowl, and that's it. We got one game at a time, starting at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Love y'all, boys. Love you. Love you. I'll go to war with every single one of you, every game, all right? Love you, 1-7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 It's showtime. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
Welcome to the Monday Night Uncensored. I'm your host, Tommy, to the high screech to the TOP from the 313, and by my side is my main man, my Toucan Sam, the one they call the Apex Man, Mr. Mikey. Happy Victory Monday to you, and happy Victory Monday to all of Bills Mafia that's rocking with us tonight. I'm not sure if you knew what that was from, but Stranger Things. That was the finale of Stranger Things, Mikey. But I'm not sure if you watched that show, but I saw that and got a clip out, got a laugh out of it, man. So what's going on, bro? You seem a little like you're just something's going on with you. What's wrong, man? You look.
No, first I'm having connection issues on this side, but it looks like it's stable.
Yeah, you are a little fuzzy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm having connection issues on the side, but it looks like it's starting to connect out. It's storming outside pretty bad.
Oh, is
Here.
it? Oh man, and it messes you up.
It always does. That's all right. We'll figure that out. And it was Black Monday.
It was, and I'm sure you are well aware of who got fired, aren't you?
I am. You want to go through the list?
Yeah. Let's do it. Go. I mean, might as well.
Arizona Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. He's gone.
See ya. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get this. Do I have it? I do.
You're fired.
All right, who else?
Las Vegas Raiders head coach Pete Carroll.
Oh, here we go.
You're fired.
Who else?
Cleveland Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski.
You're fired.
Go ahead.
Atlanta Falcons head coach Raheem Morris.
You're fired.
And then that closes out. You want to know who hasn't been fired yet?
Who hasn't been fired
yet?
Fired?
Mike McDaniels. He's part of the search for the next GM.
What did you say? I know. I saw. What the hell is going on in Miami, man? What the hell is going? I talked to Captain D real quickly about that. And I'm like, and before that came out, which was funny, Mikey. I was talking to Captain D earlier in the day, and I'm like, man, I'll tell you what, man, I'm like, if I'm a GM and, and Ross is calling me, whoever's doing the search there before this came out, I'm like, I don't want the owner to tell me that this coach is already staying and I have no choice on what I can do from the rip. So I'm like, that's going to be a problem. And then hours later, it comes out that McDaniel's part of the search team. So of course he is, because he has to find a GM that's willing to go, all right, yeah, you're the guy. You're going to be here, right? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like, so that's kind of fucked up, man. That is, that's why teams like Miami, Cleveland, bro, even worse, though. Even worse.
McDaniel's going to hire the GM that he wants. So it's going to be someone, it's going to be someone from San Francisco, or it's going to be someone from LA, because he's a McVay guy. It's going to be someone that he knows intimately.
Oh, dude. Yes, and that is on the same page as him, and you know what I mean, with everything. That is terrible, by the way, for the fan base of Miami. Like, I would be so pissed off. I know we got it kind of bad here.
Such horrible news for the fantastic fans of the Miami Dolphins.
Right. But still, man, like I don't understand why teams do that. Like, see, we're in a weird predicament here in Buffalo because we're not a total shit show, right? We're a good team. We still get in the playoffs every year. We just haven't won. I'm just saying, like, we're not a shit show, meaning we don't miss playoffs. We don't so there's not a lot going on. Right. We don't have players constantly, like Tyree, like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have a quarterback issue where. What'd you say?
Is it not like the Ravens?
Oh, Jesus. You saw Lamar after there. He didn't even want to talk about Harbaugh. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get into the whole Sunday night game. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's all right. But yeah, dude, like, it's just I don't understand. I just don't like I said, like with us, we have a different issue when it comes to why we want McDermott gone, like me and you and some other podcaster, and that's really ultimately because we just don't feel like he can get the job done as far as Super Bowl. But when we're talking about bad teams like Cleveland has been, and the Jets and the Dolphins, like teams that haven't won a playoff game in 25 years, like the Dolphins, like, what are you doing? Like, you can't keep putting Band-Aids on things. You can't keep doing these soft resets and expecting things to just get back to normal or better. You get what I mean? Like, you got to do a full reset. And I don't get why teams continue to do these like half-ass resets and think that things are going to get better. So it is what it is, but fans are going to quickly see, and if they haven't already, that they're going to continue to be miserable.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I don't get the whole thing. What's going on in Miami? Like, either clean house or don't half-ass it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
it just
here's the real issue. Tua still owed like $50 million next year.
They're cutting him. Everything I heard.
They can't.
They are. Everything I've heard, they're cutting him, Mikey.
Then if they're going to cut him, they should let McDaniel go too.
You would think. So they came out today that McDaniel's actually going to have a talk with Tua tomorrow, one-on-one, and that Tua came out already, told the media that he's actually kind of happy that he's hoping for a new start somewhere else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's already.
Oh, yeah.
I want out.
He knows. And he knows. I think he knows.
Dead cap they have to eat?
A lot, and they're going to have to. Yeah.
That's wild.
So that's going to hit. That's going to hit relatively soon. Curtis actually told me, like, he had a really, really close source over the weekend and said, "Man, yeah, he's gone. From everything I've been told, he's going to be cut." And then today it came out that Tua.
It made sense. They benched him and made him the QB3.
Yeah.
You don't tend to keep guys like that.
Right. So I think McDaniel, because he had all the faith in him, he's the one that helped him get the big contract. He's the one that's going to have to deal with him and basically say, we're moving on. And that's why they're doing the one-on-one.
Well, he has to deal with him anyway because they have no GM.
Yeah, that's true. Right. He is probably active GM now, whatever. Like, kind of, if he's doing a search. And, they're their defensive coordinator is getting interviewed by the Falcons again. So more than likely he might be the coach there because that's the second time he's interviewed for that job.
All right. Yeah. So there's 6 openings.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Joe Brady end up?
It's a great question, man. I really don't know. And you know what, too, by the way, I thought Burrow wanted their coach gone, and supposedly he's backing him. So he's not going anywhere.
I hope he stays.
So,
they deserve every second of that misery if they keep him.
Yeah. So supposedly, like, he's backing him as coach. So I'll tell you what. God, what if he goes to Baltimore, huh? If Harbaugh goes. I mean, that's an interesting spot for him, too. You know, he had Lamar. He'll have Derrick Henry there. He has playmakers there. Flowers.
He has the double tight ends and Andrews and Likely.
Just saying. Yeah. So there's that. That's a destination.
We have Baltimore, Vegas.
You're right. Vegas. He'll
have the rookie. Mendoza is probably who's going to get taken by Vegas, number 1 overall.
Correct. Yep.
I
wouldn't go to Cleveland. I'd stay the fuck away from Cleveland. Cleveland's a disaster. They got too much things going on all the time. I don't trust their owner.
He could end up in Atlanta.
He could, but I think they're going to hire the guy from Miami because it's the second time. He had 2 interviews the first time around. They ultimately went with the other guy, and now they're interviewing. He's their first interview again. So they probably have some kind of close relationship. I'm just saying, I could be wrong. Weaver, right? Weaver's his name. So I think he's going to be the next Falcons head coach, but we'll find out.
They just went defense, and they're going defense again with a young quarterback. That makes 0 sense.
You heard Penix came out today and said he had no help by any of the coaching staff through his development through the last 2 years.
Yeah, he has defensive coaching staff. So let's bring in another defensive mind. That seems like a smart move.
I don't know if I totally believe that he had 0 help though. That's crazy. That's kind of putting the blame a little bit too much on there is a quarterback. You're telling me the quarterback coach had no help in his did nothing for him. Yeah, but I don't buy into that. Maybe they didn't do their job great. I can buy into that, but not helping at all. Like he was just out there. I'm not sure I totally buy into that, but hey, look, they're gone. Clearly it was not a good match. If your quarterback's already coming out saying, yeah, it wasn't good. But yeah, man, do you see anybody else getting the axe around the league? I mean, well, Harbaugh, right? Harbaugh possibly, correct? Looks like McDaniels is staying. Yeah, Harbaugh is what, 50-50?
Yeah, I'd say 50-50. McDaniels staying. They were talking about McDermott. I don't see it, but there was a lot of talk about it.
Yeah, nah. I saw Adam Schefter. Yeah, they brung him up. He had this list of coaches that could get the axe, and he said, nah, he doesn't see it happening. So highly, highly unlikely that happens. So yeah, that was around the league, right?
We're not getting any of the messages.
I see them all.
I don't see any of them.
I'm looking at them all. Look right here.
Yeah, I don't see any of them. So I can't control them if I don't see them. Let me bounce out and come back in.
Yeah, do that because I'm seeing them all. I apologize. I was wondering why you weren't popping them.
I didn't see any.
Go ahead, come back in.
All right.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm waiting for Mikey to pop up. Robert, how you doing, man? Good evening. I'm gonna get all to your chat right now. I apologize. I love us, Jay saying, let's fucking go. What up, Joey? How you doing? Scott Blakely in the house. Great farewell weekend. Yeah, absolutely it was. I was actually hoping the Patriots to knock them into the offseason. Yep. Let's get Mikey back on board. You see him now?
There we go. Now I see him.
Okay, so I am at where Scott Blakely's at, if you want to continue.
All right. Yeah, I got you. I was just like, no one's in riding with us tonight. Okay.
All right,
looks like me
thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot, chat.
And the chat's like, screw this Mikey guy. He never puts up my comments.
Oh, my God. Is Callie? You know what, Callie? Real quick question.
Callie
yes.
Bills.
I've been calling your name Cali Blitz. Very curious. Have you been Cali Bills the whole time and my eyes are that fucked up? Or you changed it to Cali Bills recently? Because I think it might be me, bro. My eyes are the worst, so I apologize if I've been calling you Cali Blitz this whole time. But Cali Bills, I won't mess that up again, I promise.
Shit. Where's the spirit? Weston likes
Right.
you. Well done for being shit. Gordon Ramsay.
Oh. Yes.
Aaron Glenn's not gone yet. He's still there. I mean, let's be honest.
What do you think?
He should be.
What do you think? If you're a fan, do you want him gone?
Yes.
Or after year one, you think you see no future in him? Okay.
They
Even
quit
with
on-
the draft
they-
picks,
They quit on him.
I have a 3-year rule, Mikey, of coaching. In general, like me, how I fan. However, with that being said, though, if there's a total disconnect after year one, meaning you just like the coach with the coach, the players, and the owner, like there's just too much going on right away. Total disconnect. I got to move on from the coach, right? Like, because year one and a team like the Jets or a team like the Dolphins or the Browns, it's going to take a couple years for you to kind of get your guys in place, get your type of players. You know what I mean? So I'm patient as a fan, but man, after year one, if you're kind of like players aren't buying into you, they're not really fighting even year one, you're an ownership, and it's just a disconnect. Nah, man, you got to move on before it gets really bad. So if that's the case, yeah, move on, man. You know,
I'm with him on that. No Bones About It asks, other than the coach, what's the difference between the Jaguars team and the one Buffalo beat 47-10 last season? The weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the coach makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
You know, really. It's a different offense and defense because of the coaching staff.
Right.
Like it shows you what a coaching staff can truly do for a team. Now, I don't think the Jaguars are some, juggernaut. I think they're a good team. Would it surprise me if we beat them 47-10 again? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It would surprise me because they are a good team. But do I think the Bills can go into, Jacksonville beat them? Yes.
Right.
I don't think they're that different from the player standpoint. They're just put in better positions this year with the competent coaching staff.
Correct.
Joey said Brady's available. Oh, I like this one. Dustin Hopkins is a kicker that's being overlooked. To me, he's the best option available. I like Hopkins.
Yeah,
He's been good.
Yeah, Dan and I talked this morning. He had a list of kickers, like career field goal percentage or whatever. He was on the list. He was a little bit down on there. Obviously, Tucker was like at 89 or something like that. The highest. Koo was, I think, second or third on the list. And the guy that we had in here was 83%. What's his name? Yeah, terrible, huh? So there's not a lot. I'll be honest with you. He was on the list there. He was a little bit down. Hopkins. There's also Matt Gay. He was at like 86%. He's not terrible either.
I don't care about career. I care about the last 3 seasons.
I get it. Yeah. So I don't know. To me, you got to get somebody in here pretty quick because they're talking about Prater being day to day. Look, man, if you're the Bills, right, don't fucking play that game. Don't do that again. Don't wait till the last second and be like, oh, well, maybe Prater. I think we can run him out there. And then he gets hurt during the game and now you're fucked again. Like, I'm not playing that, man. Bring in some kickers, do some workouts. And if Prater's good to go the following week, fine. But no, man, Prater's not going to be good to go, man. And if he says he is, we can have another, disaster on our hand when he re-aggravates, his leg or whatever. So,
at least we know they're going for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Go down swinging. I mean, let's be honest. If I had to choose, do I want Josh going for it on 4th and 3, or do I want to run a banged up Prater out there? I want Josh going for it on 4th and 3.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Or
100%.
do I want a brand new kicker off the street trying to kick it? I still want Josh going on 4th and 3.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not overly fond of Joe Brady calling the play, but
Right.
it is what it is.
That's always dicey. Scott, would I rather have McDermott, McDaniel? God.
McDermott.
Boy.
McDaniel's a
That just seems like a clickbait question. That's pretty lazy. Next question, please.
They want to hear you say it. Who you taking?
Honestly, I would probably keep McDermott over McDaniel.
Probably? It's not even a probably.
I would. No,
that's a matter of fact. 10
No,
times
it's
out
a
of
matter
10
of fact.
times, I'm keeping McDermott over McDaniel.
Yeah. McDaniel's just not.
You want to give me
It's too
McDaniel
bad.
the OC? Fine. As the head
Correct.
coach,
He's
not a chance.
No, not a chance. He doesn't have the head coaching, material. He's just not. It's just not for him. But apparently the owner thinks over in Miami, he thinks he is. So
No,
what
he
do I?
doesn't want- he just got an extension, so he doesn't want to pay him
Right.
to go away because he's gonna have to pay that massive lawsuit to what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Who sued him?
Oh, who's still
Former-
suing him?
Yeah, the former.
Yeah. Who's probably going to get a coach? I heard he's also a coach that's available. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Jets
Flores,
cannot
Brian
compete with
Flores.
the USFL. Ouch.
Not with that team. They're terrible.
Dallas in the house. How we feeling about the Jags? We haven't played well in Jacksonville, unfortunately. Like, listen, it's regular season and playoffs are different beasts. Josh turns into a different guy when the playoff lights come on. So
Yeah.
I feel confident that we'll go
I
in
do
and give
too.
them a game. I don't think we're getting blown out. We could lose, but I think if we go in and play a B+ game or better, we're winning that game.
Yep. For me, real simple, man. Obviously, we'll go through it more on Friday as well, but for me, and really throughout the whole playoffs, limit the turnovers to no turnovers, really, right? And try to come out the gate stronger, faster, get a lead going into the half, and I'll be very confident in every single game if they can have the lead at the half and no turnovers, right? Limit the turnovers, win the turnover battle. We should have no problem because what's gotten us in trouble all year long is the turnovers and trailing at the half. Real simple. And usually those two connect, right? When we're trailing at the half, usually it's because we had some turnovers in the first half. We fucked up. Something bad happened, right? Also, penalties. In the first half compared to the second half, penalties are much higher in the first half for us than the second half. Limit the penalties, limit the turnovers. Let's start getting out the gate faster. We'll be fine. Trust me, guys.
Sammy, and I hope it's this year because I think Brady's going to take a head coaching job. I really do.
I do too. Yep. And I also feel like there's a little bit of friction between McDermott and Brady as well. I think he doesn't want to be here after this year
McDermott
anyways.
seems to have friction with a lot of his coaches.
Absolutely, he does. Absolutely. Yep, that's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Dude, that's wild, Weston. If Mahomes is ready to go week 1, that will be wild.
Yeah, everybody heals differently, though. You never know. You never know. So you'll find out. He is young. He is young.
30.
They have the best young enough, best trainers in the biz. You got guys working, around the clock. You know what I mean? Trainers and rehab, and we'll see. You never know. Everybody's different how they rehab. So
yeah, 2 streams are up. One is for iPhones. One is for computers or TVs.
correct. Yep. It's a new thing YouTube brung out, Bob. So it's for basically one's vertical and one's horizontal for people that want to be on their phone. I know it's weird, but it's a new thing, and we decided to go ahead and roll with it for those people that are on their phone.
I said the same thing. I'm like, why is there 2 streams? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's odd. Yeah.
I'm launching a task your way. Operation Stop Denver. If we get there, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
1 week at a time. You can't overlook anybody in the playoffs. Any given Sunday.
Absolutely.
It's just like I'm giving the Chargers, one job. Operation show New England that they're not in the same class.
Boy, we talked about that earlier too, me and Dan. I just honestly, I'll tell you what, the Chargers defense is pretty decent. They're not bad. The only way I see this happening, bro, because man, Herbert is banged up. He'll be playing, but he's not 100. Their offensive line is also banged up. Like, they're going to have a tough go on offense. So really, honestly, I think they're going to have that defense is going to have to step up, create some kind of turnovers, get better field position for that offense. That's the only way I can see the Chargers maybe surprising the Patriots and getting that win, but I don't see it, man. I really don't. In New England, I just feel like the Patriots right now are riding high, and they're pretty healthy, to be honest with you. They got a couple guys down, but not like the Chargers, bro. I just don't see it happening.
Callie says your eyes are messed up, brother. It's always been Callie.
I told you, Callie. Look, my eyes, they are messed up. Like I got fucked up eyes. So for those who don't know, and I've told you guys before, I wear glasses on purpose because, I have eye disease. So, I won't get into it, but yeah, I have eye disease. So, but I apologize, man. I do. Cali Bills, man. But I do like the name Cali Blitz.
Yeah.
it suited it. Man.
Most interesting man in the chat in the house. He's
What
got
up,
some
man?
news for you.
All right, let's see the news. Let's see the news here. Hello, Tommy. I have big news today. I'm going to be on American Idol. Oh my God. Monday, January 26th at 8 o'clock. I will be watching. But what do you go by? You still haven't really told us. Like, what's your name going to be? I mean, is it going to be Fulton? Is that what you're going to go by on American Idol? Because I'll watch. I have no problem watching that on Monday. Hey, I'll tune in. Let us know your name. We'll all watch.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, why not?
And I'm not getting in the chat either, but people could have blocked me. Everyone blocks you, Spen. Everybody blocks you. All right, let's get more, dude. Yep. Sophie, you just have to pick the other stream. There's two streams going. There's the portrait mode, and then there's the other one.
There's
when
two.
You go to YouTube, the portrait mode pops up first.
Correct. Yeah, there's actually two streams. So just pick the other one and you'll see it. Matter of fact, you'll see it when you're scrolling down how it'll be horizontal, one's vertical. So
yep. Aaron Glenn should be gone. That was atrocious. I'd rather bleach my eyes with Clorox than watch a Jets game. They're so bad. Wow, Weston. That's rough. Would you guys want Urbich as our next DC? I love his aggressive style in Atlanta. I would love him, but here's the thing. I don't think him and McDermott would get along.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Know,
I don't either.
But man, I would love to have him. The dude knows defense, and he has them attacking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, good games coming on Sunday. This weekend,
They
games
are
going to be some good games.
They absolutely are.
Why on mini screen?
Everybody seems like we're getting bad reviews on this new YouTube feature.
Yeah.
So look, hey, we tested it out tonight. You guys are giving me the thumbs down. Next week we'll go only one for vertical.
Yeah, leave it to Tommy to mess crap up.
Man, sorry.
Jackson Haas is about to be a household name after Sunday. I hope so. That'd be awesome. Let it be Jackson Haas who tears it up. That'd be fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing? Is Allen going be Superman this game? I hope he doesn't have to. The Jags have one of the best run defenses in football. So Josh might have to actually do that, but I would love to see us be able to, push our will on them and still run the ball and let Josh run some of what Mitch did. Like Mitch made it look so easy because the Jets were just so bad.
Yeah, they were.
So
you won't see that again for a while because you won't be playing a team like that in the playoffs. Right. So they're not in the playoffs for a reason. Right. So don't expect that
for a reason.
Right. So, look, man, as far as Allen goes in the playoffs, the dude is always playing at an elite level, right? Yeah, he always shows up. So I really have no worries when it comes to Josh Allen. My concerns are obviously, you guys know them, right? Like it's what I said earlier. It's how this offense, what will this offense be, right, in the playoffs? Can Brady adjust when things aren't going as planned, right? Those are really because that's what's kind of gotten us in trouble this year, right? When teams stop the run, and by the way, Jacksonville is number 1 against the run this year. That doesn't mean we won't have a good running game, but if you go by that stat, that probably means we're going to have to air it out here a little bit, and that kind of is a little concerning. Now, Dalton Kincaid, right, got the night off pretty much. He played a couple snaps in the Jets, but for the most part, he sat on the sideline. So hopefully,
I was not a fan of that
he's coming in
at all.
I thought it was risky and dumb. Like, what was the point there? But it don't matter. He got out of there clean, good, cool, and he'll be ready for the playoffs, which we're going to need him at his best, Mikey. We really are. And then obviously, what I hope for, Mikey, is Gabe Davis gets some balls thrown his way. Brandon Cooks gets involved. Khalil Shakir. Guys that really weren't effective too much this season, we can start getting them more involved too when Josh needs a play to be made. So that's my hope, really, man, because we can't just – we're not going to get through every game being a dominant running team. We're going to face an opponent that's going to slow or stop us, and we're going to have to throw the ball. We're going to have to be a passing team at some point.
I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Jags are definitely gonna be tough. They put up over 30 on the Texans and Broncos. Yeah, they're a good team. You know,
yep.
It'll be interesting. It will be a good one. Go back and grab house money. If he hasn't been retired for multiple years, I would say yes, but he's been gone for a little bit. If Prater can go, just have him kick field goals and have the punter do on kickoffs. I was surprised we had him on kickoffs. And we didn't just coming off that, and we just didn't have him kicking extra points and field goals.
I just don't understand why they even. I mean, honestly, I know that Badgley was god awful, but you're going against the Jets. You might as well have kept him one more week then, and sat Prater at least one more week. You know what I mean? Like, that was a pointless game. You didn't really need even Prater playing that. You know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, we know we didn't need him because he went off the field and we still scored. You know what I mean? 35 points, right? So, and no field goals, by the way. 0 field goals. So we would have been just fine. So I didn't like that either, to be honest with you. And we've done that many times. And like I said, we remember the punter, Sam Martin, when he wasn't available, and then he was somewhat feeling better in the playoffs, but he still was not kicking his best because he was kind of hurt. You can't rush guys out there. You got to make that decision. So hopefully they do, man.
Yeah. Tommy, they do not like this new double format thing.
Yeah, well, nothing I can do about it right now, folks. I mean, you can switch to the other live stream that's vertical.
Yeah. Bills don't match up well. I don't agree with that.
You know what, though? You'll hear that all
postseason.
Yeah. So if we get past the Jags, we're not going to match up well against, the next team, the Broncos, right? The Broncos, and then we get past them,
Texans.
right. So, look, we've heard this before, and I'm not. Look, I'm not. I'm not. Dissing your opinion or whatever, but this has been a thing that because me and Mikey have been doing this since 2020. We've heard this before. Multiple years. Matter of fact, every year throughout the playoffs that you don't match up well against Denver. We heard it last year when we played Denver. Remember? There was people picking Denver, right? Oh, their defense. Baltimore, we heard it. Lamar's going to run up. And we always say the same thing. Okay, we'll see when the game, we'll find out because this is a totally different. When you're in the playoffs, guys, it's a different feel. It's forget what happened in the regular season. Forget what you accomplished, what you did. All of that's thrown out the window. Nobody cares anymore, right? Look at the Lions. Like I said, last year, great record, got in. Everyone's like, oh, watch out. Commanders smoked them in Detroit. So No, you think the Commanders were like, oh man, the Lions, man, we don't match up well, bro. The fucking Commanders said, fuck all that noise. Go on there, smack them around. So yeah, dude. Look, I think every team can say that, by the way, so, or fan base, you know what I mean? So, like I said, man, we'll find out come Sunday.
Spin's like, hey, splitting your stream, doesn't that mess with the ad revenue?
No, probably helps the ad revenue, actually, but.
Tommy's just baked all the time. He's Oklahoma.
Hey man, yeah, what's going on, bro? What are we talking about again?
You know that movie Half Baked? That's Tommy's.
I loved it. Yeah,
that's Tommy's life.
Hey, bro, who's that guy on the couch, man?
I agree with the tension, but it's more on Josh than Brady. Josh picked Brady, so they still mesh well together, in my opinion. Last few weeks, do you agree? I don't think Josh picks Brady. I don't think. Listen, everyone just assumes that Josh has all this power there.
Yeah, he's the king sitting at his throne.
Josh picked Keon.
Yeah.
Josh said he liked Keon's things. Josh doesn't get to pick his coaches or the players, guys. It just doesn't.
Correct.
Does he?
Correct.
Is he consulted on them? Sure. Was he okay with it being Brady? Yes. You know what? I was good with Brady, and I was good with Brady last year. I have an issue with Brady this year. But every couple years, Brady or the OC and McDermott start to have issues. And you can see him fighting. You want to know why? Because McDermott wants to play a certain style, and when it doesn't work, the OC wants to do something different, and it pisses McDermott off.
Yeah, and Josh is always going to back whoever they bring in, guys. Don't get it twisted. He's a team guy. He's not going to be like, oh, I don't like this. He's going to give praise to everybody. He gave praise to Ken Dorsey, right?
Dable.
When Ken Dorsey, Dable, Dorsey, like all these guys, right? So once again, I wouldn't look too much into it. I don't think Allen was like, bro, if you guys fire Ken Dorsey, I have to have Joe Brady here. Like, I don't think that was the conversation. I think they fired Ken Dorsey, promoted Brady, and in the offseason, they made that decision because why? Sean McDermott probably talked to Brady and said, this is what I want. Are you on board with it? Can you make this work? And that's what it was. And what's Allen going to do?
They asked Josh, can you work with Brady? He said yes.
Exactly. He's not going to be like, no, fucking hate the guy. Right?
Sammy comes in and says Josh also played much more poised last year, taking everything underneath. The problem is you can't take everything underneath this year. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not there. Defenses adjust.
Correct. Dude, I get in that argument all the time, like with certain people. I love certain people, but certain people, it's like they take what we say, me and Mikey, sometimes, and they only take portions of what we say, and they're like, hey, you're saying Josh can't throw underneath ever? And we're like, no, we never said that. We never said we shouldn't throw underneath here and there. Like, of course you should, right? Of course you should throw screens here and there, obviously. But you also want to throw deep here and there. You also want to mix the routes up a little bit, right? Route combinations, right? Scheme things up a little bit different. That's all we're saying. We're not saying Josh should never take the short underneath stuff. If it's there and nothing, okay, yeah, of course he should take it. But that shouldn't be the game plan, the whole fucking game. You know what I mean, guys? Come on.
Take some deep shots, have them start playing back, and then throw it underneath.
Right.
We don't do because that. We start underneath, and it's not even that he's not taking the underneath shit. We're throwing so many fucking screens.
Yes, it's crazy. The highest amount actually in the league by far.
Yeah, 66%.
Right.
60% of our passes are screens.
Yep. Let that sink in, folks.
2/3 of our passes are screen passes.
66%. So you think we're crazy when we talk about this stuff. The numbers don't lie on that one. And trust me, my eyes don't lie. I didn't even need that stat. But fine, the stat even helps my point even more. Right?
Wild.
And to Mikey's point, when you face a defense, guys, and you take some shots downfield, or you mix it up a little bit, right? And we're not saying bombing it out. We're saying 15-yard outs, right? 10, 13, 20 yard out, 25 yard, something like, what happens? The defense starts to go, oh shit, we got to respect that, right? We got to play a little bit back now. We got to adjust a little bit here, and then the underneath stuff might start opening up a little bit better, because right now defenses are playing tight man coverage and stacking the box. So every time we throw something short, why do you think it's only a 3-yard gain, 4 yard? Because defenders are right there. They're not going to get yak. So we're just saying mix things up. That's all we're saying. We're not saying avoid that. We're not saying don't do screens. But when 66% of your offense passing is screens, it's defenses go, damn, they're going to fucking run a screen probably every goddamn play almost here. Let's just tighten up on defense and stop that shit. And that's what teams are doing, really.
And I think it's like 60%, 66% of like.
It's high, dude.
Or second half or something like that.
It's still high as fuck.
It's something weird. It's not like actually 66%.
No, but you know what I mean. It's still,
yeah.
It's almost, it feels like that at times. Everything's behind the sticks, bro.
Yeah.
It seems like at times.
And my issue is, if last year when we were 3rd and 3, okay, throw it short. That's fine. First down.
Yes, 3 yards.
This year
right.
we're 3rd and 8. Throwing it 3 yards doesn't do anything for us.
Right. Exactly. Why are you doing that? Like you gotta. It's mind boggling. I hate that when they do that too.
There's some crazy stat of like we're like 80% of our passes on 3rd downs are behind the sticks or something like that.
Yeah, I don't.
It's super. It's like we lead the league.
I don't get it
by a ton. Like we never run our routes to the sticks on 3rd down.
Right.
It's wild.
Like once in a blue moon, you throw that play out there. You know what I mean? To surprise the defense because they're not thinking you're going to throw it behind the sticks. You know what I mean? And fine, you catch them off guard because most defenses are like, damn, they need 8 yards. We're going to play them a little back here, right? And then you could catch them off guard. But when you're constantly doing it, defenses aren't going to believe you're throwing it 10 yards. Right? They're going to come in. So I don't get it, man. I hope he fixes that up, man. I hope, or corrects it.
Yeah. Let's hit the whole Steelers Ravens because Spins is like, thank God the Steelers can't cover deep routes. They took away a lot of yards from Henry. Yeah. By the way, congratulations to James Cook, the NFL's rushing leader. What?
And come on. We talked about this yesterday. Come on.
I don't remember that shit. What was
it? My God. Say, Tommy, you were right. I was wrong. Oh, you said this.
Tommy,
come on.
You were right. I was wrong. I thought. Listen, I also still believe if they would have kept giving the ball to Henry, they run away with it. For whatever reason, the second half, they never give the ball to Henry.
They did it. What was it? 6 times? 7 times? 5 times? Something like that?
5 times in the second half, he touched the ball.
Yeah. That's crazy, right? That's guy rushes for like 112 in the first half, 5 times in the second. Like, what are you doing? But that's why, Mikey, that was one of the reasons too why I thought I don't trust the Ravens, right? I don't, because they're so weird with that, right? With Henry, and they're so up and down this year. Playing in Pittsburgh, hostile environment, loud crowd. I knew it would be close, but damn, that ending was bonkers, bro. I mean, that was the craziest shit ever.
Ooh. I like this. Louis comes in and says, I got a hot take for you.
Okay.
Rodgers is the top 4 quarterback in this year's playoffs.
Top 4 quarterback altogether?
Yeah.
No.
Who's better? Josh?
No. You got
Stafford?
Allen, Stafford. I think honestly, say what you want, but I think Darnold is playing better than Rodgers this year. Are we talking about now, right now, playing
top 4?
Oh, dude, Darnold's better right now than
you
Rodgers.
Are high.
Right now, dude, you
are high.
I'm sorry. I think he's playing way better this season.
If you had to choose one in the playoffs
I would go,
to go with
right now, Darnold. Right now,
I do
absolutely
not choose Darnold in a big game at all.
I would look. I get what you're saying, and I'm with you kind of on that. But I'm talking about playing wise. Look, Rodgers is also been this year has not been his best year.
Real good yesterday.
At times. They also booed their offense in the first. It wasn't that great. He was also calling time. They were calling timeouts like crazy. By the way, terrible time management. the clock, the thing in it, not the clock, but the thing in his ear.
The
right?
offensive coordinator couldn't get plays in. It was
right.
wild.
Brutal, bad call, by the way, on that fourth down towards the end of the first half. Like, Pittsburgh was almost giving that game away too, man. Like, Pittsburgh should have got points in the first half there, but before the first half, right? Like, that was sad, bro. But yeah, dude, like,
What
look,
kind of play call
I
was
don't.
that?
It was terrible.
I mean, that's on Rodgers,
terrible.
though. Just like I blame Josh sometimes, you have a chance to check out of that. You saw the guy go in motion. You saw you were out leveraged over there. You don't do that.
Yeah, I'm with you. By the way, I think May's better this year than Rodgers. I know it's his first time in the playoffs, but if I had to pick one, I'd go May over Rodgers at this point of his career in the playoffs. I just would.
I'm not until I see him play in the playoffs would I agree with that.
Yeah.
Just like I need to see Darnold actually do something in the playoffs before I give him.
That's fair.
Like
That's fair.
If you want to play that, I would say Hurts is better based off of a playoff record and how he's
this
played
season,
in the
though, I'm kind of going by like how they're playing, though. I know what you're saying, like longevity and like all that stuff, but I'm going by.
I've seen these guys do it in the playoffs. I haven't seen
true.
Nick's
You're right.
Wasn't good in the
Mays
playoffs.
too. No, he wasn't. You're right.
Herbert wasn't good in the playoffs in his one stint.
Well, that's why I didn't even mention him.
We haven't seen May. You know,
Sure,
so if you go based off of playoff experience.
Okay, are we talking playoff experience? 100%. Then yes, then I'll agree with you. No doubt about it. I just don't feel like this is not the Rodgers of young, of old. Right?
He also it'll be interesting to see what he looks like once Metcalf's back.
Well, that is true. Metcalf is back, so that will help, no doubt about it. But I still don't like the Steelers team. I don't. I think their offense is worse than ours in a way, as far as being clunky and just out of sorts at times. And I mean, you saw that yesterday in that game. I mean, how many you're burning timeouts like crazy in both halves? Like, bro, they wasted all their timeouts in the second half at the end there.
Is there a way to cut that other one off?
There isn't. Let me see here. Maybe there is. Go with the chat and I'll figure it out.
All right. I'm like, because people are not like
there probably is. Well, you know. Well, let me see what I can do. Get with the rest and I'll figure it out. The thing is, I don't know which one's which. That's the problem, guys. It might be the 10. Let me see here. Oh, it is. I know which one it is. I got you guys. Hold on.
All right.
Got you. I got you guys. All right, here. Let me see here.
Brandon Cooks is gonna get busy. I hope so. I hope he gets busy. I hope he takes what he did 2 weeks ago and adds on to that. Sammy says you guys make valid points. I agree with Tommy when he said the offensive scheme is McD's.
Dude,
don't
afraid.
ever agree with Tommy.
I'm afraid to do it because both have our chats. And so, guys, I can't mess with it now because if I end it, it might end both. So you're going to have to deal with it for now. Just pick the vertical one.
Yeah, just go to the other one. So there's two streams going on, guys. If you don't like the one that's up and down, go to the next one.
Yes, there's two. I promise you. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the link, guys, in the chat. Okay. So I apologize. I didn't think it was being such a disaster.
Leave it to Tommy.
Hold on.
To mess it up.
I'll leave it to me to fuck everything up.
Excited about coming in to see us on Uncensored.
Oh my god!
As playoffs start and Tommy has to go and try something new.
Ruin everything.
Didn't you realize every time you try something new, it backfires on us?
Yeah, I see that. Okay, I'm looking
forward to seeing the Bills to send all these playoff teams packing. I'm excited for the Bills too. I am. Herbert, you take Herbert over him. Herbert has not been good and was the one playoff game.
All right, guys, it is. I'm gonna pin it. I'm gonna pin. Let's see here. No, I can't pin it. Wait, maybe I can. Hold on. No, I can't.
And
anyways,
while you're doing
there's a link.
And while you're doing that, Darnold will not be out in round 1 because Darnold has the first round bye, so he'll be out in round 2.
Yeah, he has the bye week. Yep. And now if who would they face? They would face the worst of whoever. Correct. So that would be who? Who do you think they would face in the division round there?
Who
for Seattle? It would be the worst of.
Let me look at the playoff brackets.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably the Rams would be the worst setup for them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to see the Rams, so they're hoping either the Niners or the Packers beat the Bears or the Eagles, so they come to them. They don't want to see the Rams until the championship game.
All right, guys. By the way, just a heads up, it's pinned in the message board on top. So if you guys want, it's right up top. So very simple. If you're in the wrong stream that you don't like, click the link. It'll take you to the vertical.
The other stream.
Yes.
Did you hear me? You asked me a
I'm sorry,
question,
no.
and I answered it.
You said something about
They don't want to play the
Tommy's so
Rams.
cool.
No,
Okay.
I did not say. You should always
No.
know. Me saying Tommy's so cool is not what's coming out of my mouth.
I can swear I heard that, but okay.
You dreamed about me last night, brother.
Yeah.
They don't want the Rams. If they're hoping either the Eagle or the 49ers beat the Eagles or the Packers beat the Bears.
Yeah.
They want no part of the Rams.
They do not. That would be I think that would be a quick way out for them. quick exit from the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that one.
Sophie said, "Did you catch Coleman's first punt return? He waved it off and pointed his finger in the direction of where the ball was going, so the defender chased it and not tackle him. What a chicken-hearted nerdfurter."
I did see that. I didn't take that too much from it, but hey, I get what you're saying. I don't know why he did point at it. That was odd, but I think you know what? He was probably more pointing at it so the rest of the special teams, they normally do that so they don't hit the ball. They don't go by the ball, right? Foot hits it and then it wouldn't be good.
Yeah. Renaissance comes in and says James Cook in 24 led the NFL in rushing TDs. In 2025, he gets a new contract, is a Pro Bowler, an All-Pro, and the rushing title.
Yeah, wild. I mean, I did not. I'll be honest. Hey, I'm eating crow on that one. I did not. I honestly thought James Cook would have a little over 1,000 yards again. Like my prediction was probably around 1,200 yards, 1,250, which was fine if he had that. But I thought he'd be around 10 touchdowns, 1,200 yards, something like that. But dude. God, if we could just get him going in the passing game again, like he would be just on. And that's not his fault, really. That's more on Brady not really dialing it up this year too much with the running backs. But he has exceeded expectations for sure. So yeah, that was a great signing. That was a great draft pick that you guys tend to forget when you guys talk about how shitty our draft been by Brandon Beane. You guys, it's funny. Like some people forget the good, right? They're only, it's all shitty, every shitty pick. Well, that's not a shitty one, right? So, yeah. But anyways, James Cook, man, congrats on that, man. And you should also be thanking Harbaugh. Because if Harbaugh doesn't stop running Henry, I don't know if he gets that, Mikey, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 112 at the half.
TMC comes in and says, I can't get on board Josh Allen top 5 in the playoffs. Do we have a chance? We always have a chance with 17 behind center.
Yeah.
We
absolutely.
always, as long as you have 17, you always have a chance in a game.
Absolutely.
If Herbert loses, he will lose his 37th playoff game against second-year quarterback. Listen, I don't think Herbert overall is probably one of the top quarterbacks in the playoffs. But if you go by playoff resume, he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the playoffs.
One of the worst. Yeah.
I'm looking at Rodgers, Allen.
He's had some bad coaching
Purdy,
though, too, man.
And Hurts.
He had Lynn. Then he had Lynn. Was Lynn there?
Stafford's won a Super Bowl. He had Anthony Lynn. He said, but you know what? At the end of the day, the coaches didn't make him throw the interceptions.
No, I get it. I understand that. Listen, I think Herbert's a really good quarterback, like you said. But man, the dude, like you said, for some reason when the big lights come on, but you know what? Lamar's the same way, guys. Like, if you're gonna pick on this guy, you got to say the same about Lamar. When playoffs hit, he's just not the same either. But I would say what's kind of derailed him a little bit more, Herbert, has been injuries throughout his career. He's just, it's been brutal on him. And it's kind of the same with Burrow. Burrow just can't stay healthy, bro. Like, that's another guy just, you know what I mean? It's not that he's a bad quarterback. Yes. Right. They got the Dalton Kincaid at quarterback. Right? Jesus.
It says, I don't want to discredit the Jags, but the playoffs is a whole different atmosphere. But the Bills have more playoff experience than the Jags, so I feel the Bills got the upper hand. They also have the better quarterback.
Yep, absolutely.
Their
they do.
Defense, and if their defense plays like it has over the last month, I feel much better about them. But
yeah, bro. Yeah. Honestly, bro, Mikey, I think that's what. Remember, I told you, and I think you've been too, like on the fence or just kind of like not trusting this team, but we're kind of leaning now more toward. You know what got me back into the good grace of this team, where I'm kind of believing again, or I am actually a believer that this team can actually take it far, potentially a Super Bowl, is the defense, man, which is crazy because I never, ever went into a playoffs, at least, I mean, it's been a while, maybe since 2020, 2021, somewhere around there when the defense was still, Poyer and Hyde were at, playing all pro, you know what I mean? The best of the best, but it's been a while. But anyways, I feel so much more confident in how this defense has played in the last month. They're playing at a high level, man. They really are. Trey's surprising me. So, dude, I think that has gotten me back to the Bills side, right? The offense is still a little concerning, I'm not going to lie, but the fact that our defense is kind of making up for our offensive flaws at time, yeah, dude, like I'm kind of on board with that now.
We still have some problems stopping the run, but
we do. But outside of that, bro, we stopped Barkley. We stopped the week before. We stopped their running back. We've been okay.
We did not stop Judkins. Judkins was running all over us
until we got hurt. Right? I don't know what he had.
And then the backup was running on us. They just weren't breaking the big ones.
They weren't breaking, which has been our. But you're right. New England, they had the one guy had a field day on us.
Travion.
Yeah. So that may not change too much, but I feel like the defense as a whole has been better.
Has played better. They have.
Has played a lot better. Yeah.
It looks like your posts work because Sophie said abort because she said start the stream over.
Okay, cool.
Well, then there's Allen better than Rodgers in the playoffs. Well, then is Allen? Yes. Rodgers got a ring like 100 years ago. Allen's like, as like the greatest playoff stats ever.
Right. Once again, are we talking about a quarterback play, or are we talking about a team play?
Quarterback
right?
play, Allen has outplayed Rodgers. Rodgers'
correct.
team won a Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah. If this was, put it this way, guys, if this was one-on-one quarterback play, right, like nothing else was needed, Allen would have won Super Bowls right now. If this was boxing, right, like, yeah, you put your money on Allen, right? Like, but this isn't one-on-one. This is a total team effort from coaching staff down to the rotational guys, down to the punter, the kicker, everybody. They have to play their role, man. It's tough. That's why there's only one team that gets a Super Bowl each year, man. One, right? Everything has to go right, Mikey. And it doesn't matter how one player plays. You could be put it this way, Mikey. I'm sure there's a defensive player that has been on, in the playoffs that has been beast mode. But I guarantee, they probably haven't won anything, right?
Hell, just look at Myles Garrett. He broke the stack record this year.
Right.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't do nothing.
Dude, I loved the red helmet yesterday. I loved that uniform. That uniform is one of my favorite uniforms all time the Bills have.
It is, dude. It popped, man. I wish they'd bring it back. I hope they make it a full-time thing.
Whenever you go against Houston again, going into the playoffs, I can respect the Texans, but we're going to get our lick back for sure. We'll see if we get them, because listen, they were in a dogfight against a really bad Colts team yesterday.
They were
with their starters playing in the first half.
Yep.
That team is that team's a lot like the Bills. It's up and down. Like
Yeah,
if that defense gets going, creates turnovers, they win easy. But man, if people can just put something up, because that offense isn't great at all.
No.
Tommy posted the link to the normal stream chat. Could we give Tommy the benefit of the doubt and say it's posted to both streams?
Is it? No, it
should
shouldn't be. It's just the one stream. It's
But it should show up in both streams chats.
Oh, yes. Well, I think. I don't know. I have no idea. But I put it here. You know what? That's a great idea. Let me go and put it in the other one, actually. I'm glad whoever said that. Let me do that, actually. Great point. I didn't even think about that.
Don't give Spin credit.
I shouldn't. You're right. Damn you, Spin. It's too late now. I already gave him credit. So let me.
I was picking the Jags to win. I'm nervous. Let them doubt us. The Bills are better when they're the underdogs. Christy, what's going on?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to put that link in now.
And always go Bills. Always go Bills. And yes, please hit that like button. That's the best way to help the channel. We appreciate that. Who do you think makes the playoff roster, Coleman or Davis? Davis. I would like to see Coleman up too, because I want Davis, Coleman, and Shavers all active because they're our best runners.
All right. It's in both now, guys. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
No.
I want to see Coleman, Davis, and Shavers. Sit down Palmer. He's been injured all year and hasn't done anything.
Absolutely.
They won't,
Dude, look.
I want him to.
Yeah, look, man. I don't want to see Palmer. I don't want to see Palmer. Obviously, Curtis Samuel's not going to play. He hasn't played all year, so forget him. He's on IR anyways, I think, right? He's done shut down for the season. Is that what they did with Samuel? They shut him down, right? So I don't think he'll be a call up anyways. So for me, I look, man. If we're gonna stick to what we're doing, you got to have the bigger receivers out there, man. Brandon Cooks will be the our deep threat guy pretty much. And Shakir will be the slot. I mean, real simple, bro. And then you have our 3 tight ends. I want to see. A matter of fact, I want to see our 3 tight ends used more. You use Hall. So Hall should be out there more, in my opinion, especially in the playoffs for blocking alone.
You should have it set up to where Haas and Knox are on the line and Kincaid's out in the slot, or put Kincaid outside.
Yeah, it don't
put
matter.
him outside of the X.
Right. Yeah, bro. If we're gonna be a physical team, and that's what McDermott wants, and all that stuff, then you need to get big body receivers and tight ends out there. And make this a physical game and win out there with physicality, man. Plain and simple, man. So get the big bodies out there. Palmer ain't it, bro. And I really, truly believe, Mikey, yesterday's game was almost like a preseason game for evaluation on Palmer and Coleman. I think they were evaluating both because they played the whole goddamn game, bro. The whole game, which is, come on, if Palmer was that important, he wouldn't play the whole game. Right? Same with Keon. So I think that was more like, okay, let's see what we can do here with these guys. So, they have to pick somebody. And Palmer had 1 yard, bro. 1.
Honestly, put them both on the ground and bring up Hardman.
Yeah, whatever. I look, whatever makes sense. But I can tell you what doesn't. Palmer out there doesn't make sense to me.
He doesn't do anything.
0. Doesn't do anything. It's just a waste of money anyway, so fuck it.
and I don't think he's a bad receiver. I just don't think he fits in this offense.
He's not.
Gracie says Lamar will be fine. He needs better guys around him. How much better do you want him to be in Jalen Hurts situation? Like how much better? Like he has so many all pros around him. How much better do you want?
What up, Christy? How you doing, by the way? Christy's my buddy. Yeah. But yeah, look, man, Lamar will be fine. Lamar's a great quarterback. He's an MVP for a reason. Right. But
he's in that top tier of those 4.
Absolutely, he is. But you can't say that he doesn't have weapons. He has one of the best running backs to play the game. Right. Right. I mean, come on, man. He has, a good receiver in Flowers, really good. Right. He also has as an All-Pro vet in what's his name, DeAndre Hopkins. I know he's not like what he once was, but he's still he's better than probably what we got. Right. Yeah, dude, like the guy has talent. He's had talent since he's been there. They've put players around him. It is what it is. But when we're talking about playoffs, though, it's been a lot of things that he's done wrong. Not players not making catches. He's fumbled the ball. You saw it against us last year, putting the ball on the ground. Like, that was on him. He simply dropped the ball, right? So, he has to be better, and I think he knows that. But that's the thing on him. He whatever happens in the playoffs, he just kind of falls apart a little bit.
I mean, yeah, and I'll give him credit. Yesterday, like, he made the plays he needed to make to get him set up. I
absolutely
think Harbaugh
did.
failed the team yesterday, and your offensive coordinator failed the team yesterday.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, Lamar had a really bad pick because his balls kept getting batted down.
Lamar they were doing a great job with that, huh?
Also wasn't running very much.
Because I still think he's dealing with something, right? I think he knew he had to play that game. It was do or die. But man, dude, he made some, like you said, he made some unbelievable plays to get out
of some sacks and making throws downfield.
That deep ball, and Flowers was just, bro, and Pittsburgh was biting every time on the run, even though they weren't running in the second half. They kept biting on it. And Flowers was just wide open, dude. It was such an easy throw too. But dude, no, he played really good. But that's what I like about defenses, by the way, what Pittsburgh was doing the other day by batting the balls down. Like, that's what, bro, I wish we would do that more too, man. Get your goddamn
over the
balls
last
up.
month. We have been.
They've been better. We've been better at it. I agree with that. We've been better. Yep.
Yep. I would laugh if our defense carried us to the Super Bowl. I'd get a Babbage tattoo. Oh, so we got to make McDermott a Babbage tattoo.
Hey, Johnny Utah. We're going to hold you to that.
He's got to be carried by the defense, though. I know we haven't gone that far in the playoffs, but having an MVP last year and the Russian champ this year feels good. Also, when you read it on a sofa, feels good. Yeah.
It's crazy. I still can't believe that, by the way.
Trayvon's a stud, dude.
He is really good.
I want the Bills to take him coming out. He's so good.
Yeah, he is.
Hearing a lot about the Jags run defense, how much of that is the lack of good running teams they've played? Are they really that good of a rush defense? They're good. They are. They have a good D-line. But the Bills also run on almost everybody.
Yeah.
So, like, are they? Yes, they give up like 85 yards a game. They're a good defense. They're not elite. They don't have elite sack numbers or anything, So I feel like if we can get the run going and we make him come up, Josh can get some in the play action game, and I don't worry so much. The one guy I worry about on that team is Josh Hines Allen.
That guy, for some reason, he plays the best against. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, he just does not like that he has the same name or something. He steps his game up every time against us, man. Comments are working. We're answering your comments, Christy. I'll
be back when the comments work.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. They're working. I promise you.
Yeah. Bills' key to victory, have a rope-a-dope strategy. That's kind of what they did all year.
They did. Yeah, it's a great one, actually.
Red helmets with red stocks are striking. Replace the red pajamas they wear. Yes. Absolutely. I hate the red pajamas that they wear. Allen is Batman, Cook is Robin, like MJ and Pippen on the Bulls. Yes, I like that.
There you go, Johnny Utah bringing the heat.
I like that.
There you go.
There's the other one. So the people in the stream will have to exit out of the stream and come into the normal stream.
If you're in their fucked up stream.
Click the normal stream.
If you're in the guys, just listen. You know what? Tommy fucked up. All right, look. Tommy fucked up. All right. Matter of fact, hold on. You keep talking. I'll put it so I can make everybody happy and everybody knows.
Ooh, that would be sick. So Bills with a black jersey. Like, did you see the Niners black jerseys? I love those. Those are so clean.
They are. Yep.
I love the black jerseys. Palmer Samuel is like 17 million that we could have had on a premier number one. Oh, what could have been? Yeah. Do you think Brady will finally leave and get a coaching job now that there's 6 openings right now?
All right. Okay. Goodness gracious.
Oh, that's freaking great. That's freaking great. Now I got to find out where I was at. Yeah, there's like 6 openings. So yes, I think Brady will have a shot at getting a head coaching job. He was a finalist for 2 of them last year. I do think he has a shot. The problem is how far do the Bills go and how long do the teams wait?
Yeah.
Which coach has been fired so far this year? Spin, we went through the list earlier. Falcons, Cardinals, Raiders, Browns, Giants,
and
Giants
earlier in the season.
Titans. Those are the 6 that are open right now.
I like this comment.
Tommy can't stream in the big moments. He Lamar's it.
When right? I'm throwing interceptions this stream. I'm fumbling the goddamn stream away.
Yes,
guys, man.
There's usually 7 each year. We don't know what's going to happen with Harbaugh yet. You know, and if Harbaugh gets canned, that could be the 7th. The wild thing is Miami still has it.
Right. Boy, people are so mad at me.
Hardman to stretch. Yep. I don't think they're seeing our comments. They're not seeing the comments.
Oh no,
that's the problem.
I'm sorry. We're getting to them. I don't want to. I could end that stream, but I'm afraid it will end the whole stream, dude. Like,
and if it does, we have to hop back on.
Okay, you know what, guys? I'm gonna do that real quick. Hold on, Mikey, keep going. If it fucks us up, it fucks us up.
We'll
you all asked for it. Yeah, you all asked for it. Let me do it.
Played terrible in cold weather. He holds the ball like a loaf of bread. You're not wrong, Furnace. You're not wrong at all. Shakir Davis, Shavers, Cooks, Keon Ludham, chop him up and run the physical. Yes, Joey. Yes, absolutely. Keon will do nothing against this.